On this week's edition of Arlington Sentinel News, we take a look at the newest Arlington historical marker.
We will also show you how the UTA Police Department celebrated the National Night Out campaign.
And we will have a look at the colorful works of a local Mexican pottery business. Arlington Sentinel News starts now.
Welcome to Arlington Sentinel News. I'm Melissa Garza.
And I'm Dominique Colbert. Thank you for joining us.
The city has another milestone for the history books.
The city introduced a new historical marker and commemorated a long-standing friendship.
Reporter Brianna Villatoro has more.
A crowd of people gathered around downtown Arlington for the newly unveiled historical marker. The city held a dedication ceremony at the train depot site to commemorate the first shipment of aid supplies leaving Arlington, Texas for Germany in 1952. The event also celebrated the recommitment signing with Arlington's sister city, Bad Königshofen, making it their 72-year anniversary. A member of the Arlington Sister Cities Club, Dr. Monty Green, expresses a lot of work was put into the event.
We had representatives from all the local governments. We had the current alumni band from Arlington High that played when the original load left the railroad station.
Numerous guest speakers, including Mayor of Bad Königshofen Thomas Helbling, participated in the event. Mayor of Arlington Jim Ross talks about the impact the historical marker has on the community and why it is important to preserve monuments like this one being honored.
There is so much rich history in Arlington, and the historical marker gives us an opportunity to share this small part of that history with the rest of our community.
The historical marker sits right here in downtown Arlington at 100 South Center Street. Brianna Villatoro, Arlington Sentinel News.
Arlington has one of the oldest sister city relationships in the world.
It also has more than 50 historical landmarks to see and explore around town. Be sure to check them out.
New rates for water, sewage, garbage, and recycling are now in effect. The changes in effect since the start of October will be affecting residential and commercial customer accounts. The average water and sewage of a residential bill will be going up by 4.7%, or an extra $2.76 a month. In order to help, the city of Arlington will be giving out a new water-efficient shower head. The exchange can be made at City Hall on 101 West Abram Street.
The increase in the city's water price was only one of the budget topics. Our reporter Michelle Navarro sat down with the city official to discuss the rest of the city's budget.
Hi, Jay Warren. How are you today?
I'm very good. I'm glad you're here.
Can you provide key priorities for this organization and for Arlington residents?
So the City Council sets our priorities, and they review that annually. And currently we're dealing with 6 priorities that the council has set. Invest in our economy, roads and infrastructure projects, and providing transportation, looking at championing our great neighborhoods, building diversity and unity within our community. And it's our goal to make what is often a boring, very mundane, very technical document that's about this thick, make it into something that's digestible. And I use that term tongue-in-cheek this year only because our budget video really did focus on kind of relating the budget to how you would bake a pie or bake a cake. And you know, there's ingredients that are required, certain numbers you have to plan, you have to really be very fine-tuned down to the numbers. Same thing happens with a budget, right? And so
There's something that you would like the Arlington residents to know about this new approved budget?
we're just glad that folks were engaged, that they got to hear about what is being proposed. Is a fiscally conservative budget in that it did lower the tax rate for the 8th consecutive year, while at the same time we were able to maintain all of the core services that our residents have come to expect from our organization.
Thank you for that update, Michelle.
Minority businesses in the area are also in need to manage their budgets. Reporter Tin Lee takes us through 2 historically underutilized businesses in Arlington and how the city can assist them.
Arlington enjoys an economy with a large number of ethnic minority and women-run businesses. However, they are not getting enough attention to expand. As a result, there are historically underutilized businesses, or HUB for short. In Tran is a longtime barber of family haircuts, and she's still working to serve the local that she values.
I work here for 5 years.
5 years.
Yes, and this salon I've been here for 23 to 4 years. We had a lot of customers around here. Yes, we do that.
Okay. The same is for Angel Ramirez, manager of Maria Bonita, who expresses to see the restaurant reaches more customers. How many customers do you usually have during the day?
For day?
Yeah.
I think like 200 people.
Perhaps in the future, either in Arlington or in a populated place.
Local businesses in Arlington possess huge diversity and potential for growth. Organizations in the city can help them grow even more. Dr. Ashish Sedai, business professor in UTA, suggests that big business entities can stimulate the hub through economic cooperation.
The city can encourage large corporations, including those in the Arlington area, to adopt a supplier diversity program. This program can commit to sourcing a percentage of their goods and services from minority and women-owned businesses.
Hopefully, the historically underutilized businesses can get the resources they need to achieve their potential. This is Tinley for ASN.
After the break, we learn how the UTA Campus Police supported the National Night campaign.
We also have important information about air pollution and how it affects you.
All this and more when we come back.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Local food bank Arlington Charities has been serving the community for more than 45 years. Our reporter Ana Casablanca gives us more details on this organization.
Every day, Arlington Charities serves about 150 cars through the drive-thru with the purpose of helping a family who is in need. The organization partners with several companies including Target and Sprouts. However, most of their food is brought from the food bank or by the collection of donors. They bring the food to the people in several ways.
And then we also have a really cool program. We have a mobile market truck. It's kind of like a food truck that we send out into the community, into food deserts where people don't have easy access to food. We also do a delivery program for seniors and disabled, those that can't come up to our building. We take food to them.
And my job is basically I get together a box for them and deliver it to them. And we work in different areas. You know, one day I'll work like in North Arlington, next day South Arlington, East Arlington, West Arlington.
In order to qualify for Arlington Charities, you must be an Arlington or Grand Prairie resident, and you must meet income criteria. Vegetables are bagged and distributed with other items, among them frozen food.
We have some pre-made meals to make it easier on these seniors because a lot of seniors do not like to cook. The ladies up front prepare us produce bags so they get fresh vegetables, and the ladies inside get together these sacks that have protein snacks, so supply eggs.
The mobile food market is also available with no appointments during the second Saturday of the month, the third Friday of the month, and the fourth Friday of each month. Volunteers are the backbone of Arlington Charities and are always welcome to help. Donors may bring their donations anytime desired and with that fight hunger and poverty for the community. Ana Casablanca, Arlington Sentinel.
If you would like to become a member, you can always schedule an appointment online or visit their location at 811 Secretary Drive, Arlington, Texas. This is also a great opportunity to be a volunteer and help out the community.
The UTA Police Department hosted their 40th National Night Out celebration in Brazos Park. Our reporter Alejandro Contreras was on the scene with a closer look.
The UTA Police Department hosted the 40th National Night Out celebration. It's a night dedicated to promoting safety and building a stronger bond between law enforcement and the community. The event is part of a nationwide initiative supported by the National Association of Town Watch to help raise awareness about drug and crime prevention while also promoting local involvement. Attendees enjoyed a wide range of activities from games and contests to live music, car showcases, free food and dance performances. Organizations have set up booths offering information and giveaways to those in attendance.
We are different type of people out here. We all just get together and get very excited.
Now that I know what it's about, it's like really informative and like keeps you aware.
In addition to the fun and festivities, National Night Out is also an opportunity to discuss important safety topics. The men and women in blue are not just present, they're actively engaging with attendees. It's all part of the effort to bridge the gap between the police force and the community.
It makes me feel free, and on top of that, I get to interact with other people.
Workshops and presentations on personal safety, emergency preparedness, and crime prevention are being held throughout the event.
While this is a national campaign, it's clear that this event lived up to its mission. The UTA Police Department strived to build a better relationship between them at the UTA campus as well as surrounding communities.
Laugh and chat with each other and learn things. I think that makes this event a success in our book.
He says the message is to work together and help those around us in our community. Alejandro Contreras, Arlington Sentinel News.
National Night Out is a campaign
that is recognized across the U.S. while it is normally celebrated in August of this year. Texas, however, celebrates the initiative on the first Tuesday in October.
The air around us is not as clean as we might believe. Increasing air pollution is a concern in the 21st century, especially in the more densely populated areas. Reporter Zachary Bell has more.
Air pollution comes in many different forms, from particulate matter to ground-level ozone. The one that is in violation of EPA standards in North Texas is ground-level ozone. Ground-level ozone, different from the ozone in the upper atmosphere, is a pollutant that has lasting effects to people and environments. Ozone is created from two other precursor pollutants that are emitted from cars, factories, and industrial plants. 67% of emissions are coming from outside Tarrant County, while the other 30% is emitting from cars and diesel vehicles. 2023 had the lowest air quality in recent years due to the states not implementing effective strategies from 2021 to 2023.
And if the state doesn't get it right, which I would argue they haven't in the last go-around, they made whatever assumptions they made, it didn't work out anywhere near what was recorded on the monitors, then you got to go back to the drawing board.
The state is not the only one to blame for the rise in ozone levels. The growth of the region has had major impacts in the amount of emissions being released, as well as climate change impacting the levels of pollution.
Whether you believe climate change or not, whether it's man-made or just human versus natural, irregardless, the climate is changing.
One short-term solution is to have more green lights. Slower and idle cars produce more pollution than cars going at a faster speed. Long-term goals include the replacement of gasoline in favor of electricity for smaller cars and a hydrogen fuel supply that is cleaner for 18-wheelers and other bigger vehicles. Cleaner air is achievable with enough time and effort.
Anything's achievable, but from an engineering standpoint, yeah, we can engineer anything.
Zachary Bell, Arlington Sentinel News.
Cleaning the air may sound like a daunting task, but with the combined effort of individuals and the government, cleaner air is a possibility for the future.
The city of Arlington has announced a new expansion project with many Arlington locals can look forward to. The $2.1 billion project plans to rebuild and widen approximately 11 miles of Interstate 20 that runs through the city of Arlington. From Highway 360 to Highway 820, the new expansion promises to make local traffic easier for conductors, improving transportation quality and safety by minimizing traffic congestion. Construction will be ongoing from now until 2027. For more information, the City of Arlington will be releasing updates each Friday about the Southeast Connector project on their website. Coming up, we tell you the story of a local Mexican pottery shop.
We will also take a look at a local gym.
We will be right back.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Last week, our reporter Ward Saki took a deep dive into the art of handcrafted pottery and its cultural significance of Mexican history. Ward is in the studio with more.
A family-owned business, Rosa's Pottery, has been open since 2013. Rosa has a wide variety of pottery, including contemporary and traditional pieces.
Rosa's Pottery is filled with more than 1,000 authentic Talavera pieces of Mexican pottery. Each piece is unique and handcrafted by the artisans of Mexico.
Everything is imported. Everything is handmade, hand-painted. In other words, it's a handcraft pottery, very unique pottery. You don't find this pottery just anywhere. Here in Arlington, up to now, we're the only ones carry the Talavera pottery business.
Pottery is an important part of Mexican culture, and it is often passed down through generations. It is also used as an expression of creativity and craftsmanship.
See, everything handcrafted here. My gosh, these guys, they're so amazing.
Rosa's greatest inspiration is her mother, who inspires her love of pottery. Rosa's mother was a constant source of motivation and inspiration. Rosa cherishes the bond that she shares with her mother, and it is inspired by her every day.
My mother, she used to like this kind of art. I grew up in Mexico. I moved to the United States when I was 18 years old. So it was one of the things that we opened something that my mom liked it, and in her honor, because my mother passed away not too long ago.
Rosa's customers come from all different parts of the world. They are attracted by the unique designs of her products and her friendly personality. Rosa strives to ensure that each customer has a satisfying shopping experience.
Rosa's Pottery is located in the corner of East Road to Six Flags Street and North Collins Street. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ward. As businesses continue to grow in the city of Arlington, a Latino-owned gym has caught the eye of many residents. Our reporter Leslie Solis Hernandez has the story.
In 2019, business owner Miguel Ibarra decided he wanted to make a change in people's lives and started a gym right inside his glass and window business. The gym, known as Iron Bar Athletics, started as a small personal gym with a few machines and members, to now needing to expand every few months with 200 members.
What has inspired me to work here at the gym is how diverse it is and how people are willing to work out their physical health and their mental health.
Iron Bar Athletics has always welcomed trainers to bring their clients to get the best workout during their session. Tati Morales, National Physique Committee competitor, started out as a member in 2019 to now a well-known trainer.
Starting off as a client to then a personal trainer, getting certified for nutrition, and then going on to bigger things like bodybuilding. So just becoming better every time.
The continuous growth of the gym has led Ibarra to feel the pressures of future plans for the successful business.
It was always a dream of mine. Even as a little kid, I played sports, I was involved in gym. I saw the positive effects, the self-esteem, how it helps people out. I wanted to create a gym where everybody could feel comfortable. I would like to create programs here for high school athletes or just athletes in general, help them be prepared for whatever the future might bring.
Leslie Solis Hernandez, Arlington Sentinel News.
If you are looking for a gym to call home, the Iron Horse is always accepting new members.
That is all we have for this edition, but tune in next week to get the latest for your city.